Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Daily American Podcast. We're so glad to have you. This is going to be an amazing episode. We have an amazing guest who is doing amazing things at Three Rivers College and soon to be playing in Indiana. Johann Pautsch isn't just playing basketball, he's building something bigger. A Division I athlete with a business mind shaped by Dusseldorf, one of Europe's most competitive, high-performative cities. He didn't grow up in a basketball culture. He picked up the game only a few years ago during COVID after deciding to change his life. From there, he climbed the ranks fast, competing in Germany and then a leap to the United States, where he helped Three Rivers College reach a national tournament for the first time in over a decade. Now signed to Division I Southern Indiana, Johann is known for his no-regrets mindset, relentless work ethic, and Kobe-inspired discipline. Off the court, he's a business administration major with ambitions in finance and entrepreneurship. For him, it's not just about highlights. It's about growth, responsibility, and paying the mental cost of greatness. And he's just getting started. Johann, my friend, welcome.
Hey Prince, thank you for being here. I'm really excited for our time.
Yes, sir. Just before we get started, this is a new tradition. I have to give you something. And I know we did a story on you, and I wanted you to have this.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's literally a story that we did on you and signed.
That's amazing.
Yes, sir.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
And my parents, my family would love it. All my family, friends from back home, they were really excited about the article, and now they have it printed. Like this. Wow, thank you so much, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my friend. Yes, sir.
You.
Just the beginning.
Yep.
So, Johann, this is going to be good, my friend. All right, so you live by the proverb, he who rests grows rusty. Please tell me that. Say that for me in German. I don't want to mess it up.
Okay, yeah. So the quote in German is, wer rast,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, wer rastet, der rostet. That's something my dad always used to say. Like whenever you rest or like whenever you do nothing, like you don't grow, like you stay the same. So always like keep looking for opportunities to left and right, walk around with your eyes open. Just look for opportunities, look for things, and good things will happen.
Yeah, man, I love that. So most kids during COVID were sitting on the couch, binge watching TV shows, but you were different. You decided to completely reinvent yourself, your mindset, your physical stature. Why?
I don't know, like kind of like you said, like for me it was completely the opposite. So before COVID, I was in my room a lot. I was playing video games. But then when COVID hit, I also had some family things going on. But when COVID hit, like me and my friends, we just started playing basketball outside because obviously we couldn't go to the school no more. So we just started playing basketball, and we had a good time. It was a lot of fun. But I just wanted to get better at it, take it more serious. So I went to a club in Düsseldorf and started playing, or just like went to try out to see if I'm good enough, if I have a chance to play at a higher level, like in a professional team. And yeah, they wanted me. So my first year, I had a chance to play in the under 18 team of Düsseldorf, RT Giants, and also in the third men's team. And then from then on, I just got better every year. Played my second year in Düsseldorf as well in the under 19 MBBL team, which is like the top league top youth league for basketball in Germany. Played against teams like Alba Berlin, Hamburg Towers. So it was pretty good, pretty fun. And then after that, I took the big step to come to the United States and.
Right. So before we get there, right? So you started basketball late. Okay.
Yeah.
Only 5 years ago. Well, 5-6 years ago now.
Yeah. So I played
right?
5 seasons.
5 or 6 years ago. So in a world where your peers have been playing since they were toddlers, most of them, right? And if you're in America and you're African American, you play basketball a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you close a 10-year gap in 5 years without burning out?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just hard work. I mean, but I would say like a lot of people, they work hard. Of course, I got physical tools that help me. I'm pretty tall. I got that helps for basketball, of course. But I mean, it takes more than that. Just because you're tall, that don't mean you're a good basketball player. Like, you gotta have the right mindset. You gotta have the right skills and physicality or like athleticism to play at a higher level. So just working on those things, getting better at all parts of the game, helps you to become, a better basketball player or just a better person in general. So
Absolutely. So you moved from the soccer culture of Germany,
yeah,
right, to the basketball culture of Southeast Missouri.
yeah,
What was that exact moment that you realized, Johann, this is not Dusseldorf?
yeah. I mean, I always wanted to come to America, play basketball over here. Just never really had the opportunity because it's not that easy to make the step from Europe or like foreign country to come to America and play because yeah, it's just not that easy. But after I had the opportunity to go to a prep school or go to SEMO Prep in Cape Girardeau, my first year, I was like, yeah, that's something I want to do, and play for Three Rivers is too. Like, that was something when we played Three Rivers with my prep school team. I was like, okay, that's where I want to be after SEMO Prep. And yeah, it happened. It worked out really well, and yeah, I'm excited for the future for the next two years, maybe more than that. We'll see.
It's going to be amazing,
Yeah,
right? So it's one thing to change your body, but it's an entirely different thing to change your zip code, right? So you came here with eyes wide open. You led straight into the grind of junior college. Now you're at Three Rivers College here in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, right?
yeah.
So you're a business major who wants to specialize in finance and mindset development. When you look at the game of basketball, do you see a sport or do you see a series of high stake transactions where your effort is the currency?
Yeah, I mean, of course, basketball is a big part of my life, and it will always be. I just love competing against other, like, of course, against your teammates every day, but also then playing against other teams and hopefully like be successful, get the win. But I think basketball is more than basketball. It's bigger than basketball. It's not just making the like shooting on the basket and making twos and threes or getting a dunk. No, it's about mindset. It's teaching you life lessons and how to be successful in life. And especially if you're around the right people, around the right coaches, teammates. Just like if you're in the right environment, you're gonna be successful in basketball, but also outside of basketball. So it's definitely a big part of my life.
Wow, I love that. So you're raised by parents who come from this high density business world, right? Dusseldorf, again, it's almost like one of the New Yorks of Germany, right?
Yeah.
It's a really big business area. So growing up around this level of professional expectation, watching your father's work ethic, did you ever feel like you were being, I guess, prepared? Yeah, I would say prepared for the success that you would one day achieve? Or was basketball just your way of building your own startup, kind of like a startup business
Yeah,
outside of your family's shadow?
yeah. I mean, of course, like my parents, like or my family, like they always support me. Like when I was younger, when I was playing back home, they would always drive me to practice or pick me up or drive me to games. Like they were
Yes.
always there to help me and support me. Uh, but of course, like um, if yeah, sorry, what? Can you go back to the
Yeah,
second
so
part? It was
do you feel like you were being brought up by your family to kind of follow your father's path? Or is basketball for you, you making your own path, your own startup?
I mean, of course, like it's important to take care of your academics. Like, of course, you got to do good in school just so you have an education to, like, for the world, like,
Yeah.
to be successful, like, to have a job. But I was never really good at school. I mean, I had solid grades. I was good, but not really good. I didn't really have fun. Or I wasn't really the type of person that was just studying for exams or just like putting a lot of work and
Yeah.
homework. So that wasn't really my passion. But
Yeah.
when I started playing basketball, like working out, like in the weight room, but also on the court, doing all those things, that's something I can do every day, all day long. That's my passion. So that's something I feel like helps me, like being good at it because you need to have like whatever your passion is, whatever you're like ambitious about. That's what you should do, and it don't matter if it's sports, if it's journalism, if it's banking, like whatever the industry is, if you do what you want to do, like if you do what you're passionate about, you're gonna be good at it, and you're gonna be successful at it. Of course, you got to do the work that it takes to be successful at it. Like you're not gonna be successful overnight, but if you have the passion, it's gonna make it a lot easier to achieve great things in whatever industry it is. So yeah, I guess basketball, like sports, is just like that's just my passion. That's something I can do every day, all day long. Of course, I get tired too, but even resting, like that's part of the progress. That's part of getting better too. Like
Resting is part of the progress.
Yeah, that's
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Because I think often too with a lot of people, we're always, especially as young people, we're always saying do. In the moment we're resting, we feel like we're not doing.
Yeah.
But like you just said, it's a part of the process.
Yeah. It's important to have the right balance, like not to be like just stressing about things. Like you got to be balanced, like balance in life and in your business, whatever it is. Like you got to be balanced. Yeah.
Is it Wu-Tang? I think the what is the Asian, the black
yin and yang. Yeah.
Not Wu-Tang. It's
yin and yang. Yeah.
Wu-Tang is actually an older group from America.
Yeah. Yin and yang. Yeah.
Alrighty, so let me ask you this, right? So Dusseldorf is, of course, as I was studying, it's the 8th strongest startup ecosystem in Germany, which means it's almost like the Silicon Valley, right?
Wow, okay.
In Germany, right? You move from a city where there are over 500 active startups to a small town like Poplar Bluff. Do you feel like you've brought that venture capital funding energy to a team that's used to a more traditional small town grind where you go with the flow?
I wouldn't say so, because I was like back home. It's different. It's a bigger city, like you said. Like it's a whole different environment. Of course, different culture as well. But over here, it has advantages being in a smaller town or like in a smaller city, because especially for me, I feel like I had a chance to really like focus on myself and like learn things about myself, but also learn things about other people that would help me, or like just the system I will be in like in the future. So it's definitely not bad being in a smaller town or a smaller city. Of course, it's a change and you got to get used to it, and it might not be for the rest of your life. Like of course you might go somewhere else or you move on, but it's like for like this time of my life, I feel like it's really good, or it was the right decision.
Yeah, but you seem to have a focus, and here's what I mean by that, right? Through my travels internationally, I've realized that oftentimes my foreign counterparts were, one, I was raised by an immigrant, and so I was very focused, but my foreign counterparts are always more intentional, more focused with things that they did, more than I would say the American counterparts. Do you feel that you brought that mentality? Like you may not have been the greatest at it, and you're, like you said, you're constantly progressing. But do you feel that you brought a focus and an energy that maybe your American teammates didn't have, and they brought something that you didn't have?
Yeah. Now, of course, like I would say, like most internationals, they come here, like they're here because of basketball. So
yes,
that's really our only focus, like just be successful or get better at basketball, so we can move on and like make our families proud. I'm pretty sure most families, they're already proud that we made the step over here, that we played a really good, or like a top JUCO in the nation.
Yes.
So they're already proud, but of course, like we aiming for big things, we're aiming for bigger goals. So just getting better, and that's I feel like that's for us in internationals. That's why we're here. Like we're here for basketball, and I feel like some Americans, they might be a little bit distracted, but also like it helps
because they're
them.
used to it.
Yeah, but also like it helps them. Like I feel like the mix makes like it's a really good mix if you have Americans and internationals, because and of course like Americans, like they help you get used to the culture, the playing style, and everything. So it definitely helps. And
you have black teammates, so they help you come out of your skin, and they have a good time. That is one thing I know we know how to do, is we know how to have a good time. Yeah. So you said that you want to work for yourself because you want a life with no ceiling. Most people crave security. You seem to crave risk of the unknown. would you say that mindset, would you say that that mindset was framed by the house that you were raised in?
Honestly, I would say no, because I mean both of my parents, they're employed, like they don't have their own business or their own company, and they're really um, um, like really serious about being like having a solid being at a solid level and like not risking like a lot of things. Like I mean they definitely did big things. Like they built something like our family. Like they did great things, but they also want to make sure that they maintain like those great things. But I feel like I want to get even bigger things. Like that's my goal. Um, and I feel like you have to take certain risks to achieve big things. Like if you just I mean you can achieve big things by not taking a lot of risks, but it just takes more time. And sometimes time is like that's more is better than like doing it fast. But I mean I'm I like to think about things, so I'm not taking no decisions like out of like just like that. Like I have to
Yeah,
think about it, but also I don't want to think about it too long because then the opportunity might be gone. So
right. Yeah, Coach Kirby said that about you, that you like to think about things.
yeah.
I was listening to someone talk about something he heard Michael Jackson say,
Hmm.
and he said that Michael Jackson would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning with an idea, and he would call his entire team in and come to the studio at 3 o'clock in the morning. And a reporter asked him, "Why do you not wait until 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock?" He said, "Because if God gave it to me at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't act immediately, Prince may take the idea from me." And so,
That's true. True right
right,
there.
that's
Yeah.
amazing. I love that. So, tell me about your upbringing. Tell me about your family, your brother Jacob, your father Torsten,
Yeah.
and your mother Claudia.
Yeah. Well, so they actually came over this February for 2 weeks and watched us play, supported the Raiders. I mean, yeah, they love it over here. They love what I do. Of course, I'm really proud of them too. I know that my parents both really work really hard. My brother, he took a gap year in Australia traveling, so he was in Australia, but also some countries in Asia, like
Went to Brazil also.
also
My favorite
Brazil.
nation. I
Yeah.
love Brazil. You have to go to Brazil. You will love
Yeah,
it
I
there.
want to. Yeah, that's
Yes.
something also like I love traveling. So
Yeah, bro.
yeah, he been like at a lot of places last year, and now he's studying in Germany. But yeah, like I said, like they came over this February, supported the team, and yeah, they love it over here too. I mean you met them too. So
I didn't get to meet your parents actually.
oh you
No, I didn't
no
get to
yeah
meet them. I was trying to reach you to make that happen, but it's okay.
yeah
I'm gonna go to Germany. Listen, if you ever want to have a true Brazilian experience in Brazil,
uh
I'm the guy. I know
okay.
everybody in
You
Brazil.
know everybody in
Brazil's
Brazil
amazing, bro.
is
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Alrighty, so you hate the feeling of expectations not being fulfilled. We spoke of this before. When you fail to meet your own standards, how long do you let yourself sit in a dark place before saying, you know what, move out of this, move forward?
Yeah, that's a good question. Honestly, like I'm still working on it because I don't want to. I want to be positive. Like I don't want to like deal with negative things for like because I mean if I deal with negative things, I'm probably going to be unhappy. And that's something like I don't want to be unhappy. So I'm of course like I'm trying to reflect. So whatever I did wrong or whatever didn't really work out like I wanted, I'm going to reflect. I'm going to think about okay what went wrong. What could I do better? So definitely should do that just to grow, but not do it for too long because don't get like hung up with things in the past. Like just keep moving on, and you're gonna have new opportunities and to do better.
Yeah. I just had a thought that said reflection makes you a student of your past. Do you feel that people within our age group lack the ability to reflect and grow from that?
Um, I mean, of course, it's hard to say like everybody is that way. I definitely think some people they think about too much. That's just how we are. Like human beings are. Like we like to like we think about things. Like we think about the past, but we also think about the future. It's just important, like we said earlier, like to have the right balance, like reflect about things, but also be focused on the future and know, okay, whatever happened in the past, I can change it. Like it's in the past. I can only change the future and or the right now. Like that's what I can do.
Yes.
So yeah, just have the right balance.
I love that. Let's talk about leadership, mentors, and the D1 dream. I like that, right? So Coach Kirby said these words to you. You are what you tolerate.
Yeah.
You are what you tolerate. Johann, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Kirby definitely a really good coach. I love being around him for the past 2 years. I wish I could come back for another year and be around him to learn from him every day. But yeah, like what you said, what you just quoted from him, like you are what you tolerate, is definitely one of like the things that's gonna stick with me, and that like just being a leader or like whatever you tolerate, like that's who you are. Like if you see somebody like not doing the right thing, and you see it, but you just let them do it, you're part of that. So being a leader, like that means taking ownership and like being responsible for not only for yourself but for other people, for the people you're with. So yeah, that's definitely a quote from Coach Kirby that I really like or that I took to heart.
Is leadership qualities just for the person with a position, or is it something that everyone should have?
Everyone, and every like you don't have to be the best basketball or the best player on the team to be a leader. Like that's not true. Like that's not how it should be. Like you should, even if you're a bench player, you have responsibilities and you're a part of the team, and you can tell people, okay, you're doing something wrong right now. Even if like the star player is taking, not really good shots, you can tell them, okay, we gotta pass the ball, whatever. Just having a like team first mindset. It don't matter like what position you are. Like if you're a starter, if you're a bench player, if you're first year or in your fourth year, like it don't matter. Like you're part of the team. Like that's what matters.
Yes, sir. So some time ago, we were talking over coffee, and we talked about faith, which I love the topic of faith.
Yeah.
Okay. And you used the words "I'm searching" regarding your faith, and also you talked about the experiences you've had at Mount Calvary with Bishop Ron Webb, who, just like Coach Kirby, he is just a great leader for all of us.
Yeah.
And we're blessed to know them. And in a world of high performance athletics and business, are you still searching, or have you come to a place where you can say, Prince, I'm confident in my faith journey now?
I mean, I would say I'm still searching, but I think you can still like I'm still talking to God. Like I feel like there's something.
So you believe in God, but you're searching still.
Yeah. So I would say like I believe that there's a higher power, and I would name it God. Like I believe that there's God that I can talk to and tell him about things, so I can also pray like things. So if I talk to him about things, it helps me, or like it just helps to make them happen. Like if you pray about things just over and over again, that's how you're gonna act, or that's how you're gonna feel. Like it's kind of like manifesting things.
Do you think you'd see greater results if you were very specific about the God you're praying to, right? Because everyone can say, for example, a higher power, or I'm praying to God, and is that Yahweh? Is that the Father of Jesus Christ? Is that Allah? Islam? Is that who is that? And so I love that you're on this journey. I would encourage you on this journey to figure out who God is for you.
Yeah.
Because higher power is very vague.
Yeah.
And
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited for it, my friend. You're on a good journey. It's
Yes,
amazing.
sir. Yeah.
It's amazing. So you finally got that D1 signature.
Yes, sir.
Finally. Okay.
Finally, yeah.
With Southern Indiana. When you see your family name on a Division I jersey for the first time. Is that the finish line, or will you just be getting started?
I mean, the progress or the grind never stops. So of course, like it's a new chapter, and it's something I always dreamed about. Like go playing Division One, especially like the past year. Like I was like, after this year, like I got to move on because my 2 years at 3 years are over, and I want to go Division One. And I know if I do the right things every day or over time, it will happen, and I will go Division One. But yeah, I'm definitely really proud of it. My parents or my family as well. But of course, like the grind don't stop. Like I still want to get better. I know that I'm not perfect, so I still got things I need to work on. And I will. I'll do my best to like get better at those things. To get better, and then we'll see where the journey is gonna take me.
I love that. So Kobe Bryant is your off-court inspiration. If you had to boil down your mentality into one rule for the next kid in Germany who is currently stuck behind a video game console, what would it be?
You mean like one quote or one thing?
Your mentality, the way you think, your mindset. What is the one shift that individual needs to change his or her life?
Honestly, I was just talking about with Coach Kirby yesterday, and I'm reading a book right now. It's called The Magic of Thinking Big, and of course, a lot of people say like dream big, but I feel like that's really like the most important thing, because if you don't like envision yourself achieving something, or if you don't even think about things become a reality, like for example, like if you don't even think about going to a Division I school, you'll never will, because you don't think about it. But if you think about going to Division I school, that's your goal. Like you're gonna work for it.
You put your mind to it.
Yeah. And even if you don't, even if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, you might end up going to a Division II school, which is really good too. So it's if you dream big, like if you got high standards or if you got like high goals, and even if you don't achieve them, because you miss it, like 2-3 things didn't really work out, but you probably still achieved more than if you dream small. If you don't have like big dreams or big goals, so that's.
Ethan's behind the camera. He just said, "Shoot for the stars." What is that?
Shoot for the stars, and if you miss, you land on the moon.
Yeah.
Shoot for the stars, and if you miss, you'll land on the moon.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so.
And that's what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
You're constantly shooting for the top. And so you always land where you want to be, right? Or where you're supposed to be, I should say, right? So you picked up the basketball 5 years ago, as we said, 5 or 6 years ago. This is your 5th season, and you're already D1. Does that fast track success make you feel natural, or does it give you imposter syndrome when you're standing next to the guy that you know they've been doing this their entire lives?
I mean, it definitely feels a little bit like unreal, because I know like you said, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, like some players I compete with, they played basketball their whole life for 18 years, maybe 15 years. So it's definitely it's a little bit unreal, but I don't know, like sorry, can you go a little bit back?
Yeah. Do you feel that? Do you feel imposter syndrome? Do you feel like, meaning you get into a place and maybe you feel like you don't belong there, or you feel out of place?
No, never.
Never. Because of your mentality.
Yeah,
I like that.
Of course, like, I mean, I know I'm ready to compete against anybody. Like I want to compete against anybody. So it's not like I'm scared or I'm like, I don't belong here. Like, of course, like sometimes you think, am I really good enough, or is it really like, am I on the right track? But if you look at the whole picture, if you look like, if you go back 5 years ago and be like, okay, that's where I started, that's where I'm coming from, and those are the steps I took in those 5 years, 6 years. You see, okay, I got better every year. I progressed every year. So just keep going and see where it's gonna take you. So, yeah.
That's good. You just said, I'm ready to compete against anybody, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't usually pause that long. I had this moment. I don't know if it's an epiphany, or I don't know. It's like a moment where you kind of, and you kind of saw the future. when you said that, I just saw this image of King David
Oh yeah, yeah.
facing the giant,
Oh, yeah.
and I don't know if you've read his story, life story, not just a passage, but if you go through First Samuel and on Psalms, I think you should on this faith journey, because you're going to encounter a man that is imperfect, yet becomes one of the greatest rulers and soldiers that God ever used. But every time he came up against an obstacle, physically he wasn't prepared for it, but mentally
Yeah.
he said what you just said. I'm ready to compete against anybody.
Yeah.
You remind me of David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's- yeah.
I love that, my friend. What is most important in the game of basketball? Is it physical strength or is it mental determination?
I mean, of course, like it's with everything, it starts in your mind. Like you gotta have a strong mindset, but of course you need the physical tools or like the skills to be successful. But it's both. But I would say like being mentally strong or being mentally like able to compete. That's probably like a little bit more important. Just because if you're mentally strong or like if your mind it works on a higher level, your skills or your physical tools will follow. And if it's the opposite, like if you're mentally not on a high level, your skills like you limit your skills. Like you just elevate your skills and physical tools to the next level if you're mentally strong and mentally on the next level or on a higher level.
Yes, sir. I love that. It's really good. Bringing everything into alignment. Most people play for the love of the game. You've admitted that you play because you want to give back and fulfill expectations. If the money and the family pressure disappeared tomorrow, would you still be on the court at 6 a.m.?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
You thought for a moment.
Yeah.
What did you think about?
I mean, of course, like all those things that you mentioned, they matter. But I mean, for me, like I want to be good or successful at no matter what I do.
Yes.
And right now it's basketball, and I really love playing basketball. I really enjoy playing basketball. Just because, like I said earlier, like it's something I can do every day, all day long. Like just
Yes.
working on my game, being on the court, being in the weight room, working on my body. Like talking, like watching film, talking with coach, and like trying to learn more about the game. But also like it gotta make sense, or like it gotta be something that like is worth my time. And I feel like as long as I keep doing those things, or as long as it's easy for me to do those things, I'm on the right track. And I'll like history like you can see in the past, I'm like I get better every year. So if I keep doing those things for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like my career, the rest of my career, I'm gonna get better year by year, day by day.
Yes.
So yeah.
Before we come to an end here, I know that you are really big on affirmation that you give to yourself. I'm also big on affirmation that I give to myself. But I also believe in the power of affirmation that a friend gives to a friend. And so I want to give you just a few words of encouragement.
Okay.
I believe that you'll be the greatest at whatever you do. I believe that whatever you put your hands to, you'll succeed. Wherever you would step your feet into, that territory will become yours. I believe success will be your portion, and you will never know failure. And it will not stop with you, but it will go to your children and to your children's children. My friend, I believe in you. I'm happy for you. Thank you again for coming on.
Yeah.
And to those viewing, listen, it is rare to meet an athlete who sees the court as the boardroom. And this young man is bringing a level of sophistication from Dusseldorf to D1 in Indiana. That's something most people cannot achieve. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you gathered something from this, and we'll see you again here next week on the next episode. God bless you.